Tonya Poole, Vice President of Human Resources. Started with JCB in 2012. That was actually the first year we launched the apprenticeship program here in North America. At that point in time, we had around 350 employees. And from an apprenticeship standpoint, that first year started with 5 because we wanted to start with a manageable number, and we were creating a program really from scratch. Today, our employee population in North America sits right around 1,000, and we have 42 apprentices in the program today. That's current apprentices, because we also have some around the business that have graduated and moved on to their permanent roles. Really, if you go back to when we launched the apprenticeship program, it was about an eye towards developing a technical workforce here. So in Savannah, we're not surrounded by a technical workforce. It's an area that's known for hospitality, restaurants, travel, tourism, and we wanted to grow and develop the future leaders of the manufacturing operations. So that's really why we launched the program initially. That's why it still goes today. The first year was a lot of learning for us as an organization, learning who to partner with in the community from a school perspective. But we made a lot of inroads with school counselors, both inside the city of Savannah and the surrounding communities. So once we got through those first, I would say 2 years, where we had success that we could point at, and we had kids that were in the program that could speak to the program, it became much easier. Today, we have a playbook, and it really does, it involves our apprentices to a great extent. So they go on campus recruiting at local high schools. They're also present at middle schools for STEM nights and career fairs and things of that nature. They run the recruitment program. So typically we will have somewhere between 100 to 150 kids here on site. They'll tour the facility, they'll learn about JCB, they'll do some hands-on activities, and if they're interested in moving forward with us, we go through initial interviews while they're here on site. Ultimately, we select between 10 to 12 kids each year. That number will continue to grow as we move forward. Our apprentices, so when they're coming into the business, they get something different than a traditional team member coming in from the street. So first and foremost, they're getting a lot of time, they're getting a lot of development. They have an open door to senior leadership here. They know that they're seen as part of succession planning in the future leadership track here. But then they're also getting a different vantage of the business. So if you're a traditional team member coming in, you're going to be hired into an area, and you'll typically develop in that area. You'll move up through the ranks in that area, where an apprentice will come in. They'll get to rotate through the business. They'll see every aspect of JCB as they're deciding, where they feel they fit best. And their ultimate landing spot is very much mutual today. So it's what have they enjoyed about our organization and their experience here, and how do we feel they best fit into the business. But from their perspective, what they share is it's a positive experience. From us, goes back to our roots. We feel like we're making a difference in the community. So we're taking on students from all sorts of backgrounds and all sorts of economic situations. We're paying them to go to school, we're paying for their education, and it's all with an eye towards moving them up through the business, but also making a difference in their lives every day. When you look at the way Caleb came into the business, came in through our traditional program, so he spent half of his day with Savannah Tech, the other half with JCB. When he completed the Savannah Tech portion of the program, he really wanted to continue his education, so we've agreed to sponsor and support that through Georgia Southern. And that door is now open to all of these kids. So if they're performing at high levels, they're meeting the standards from a grades perspective, we will partner with them to continue their education. So today, offhand, I want to say we have 10 to 12 that are currently at Southern. the remaining at Savannah Tech. And then Taiwan, same situation. So he came in through the traditional route and through our career fair day. Came on board, very technical initially. Well, still technical because he's in XP. They all love XP. It's non-routine work. They're working hand in hand with our engineering team. And they're an integral part of that department today. So there's a continual rotation of those apprentices. When we started this program, it was very much centered around a relationship with Savannah Tech and JCB. A couple of years into that, we opened up that door to Southern when kids expressed an interest in higher education, and we made that change. We've also welcomed a relationship with Ogeechee Tech that focuses on diesel. So if they want to be in the world of really hands-on on the service side of our business, either helping JCB directly or our dealers, they now have that pathway open to them. And from that perspective, it will continue to evolve. This year we implemented, and Caleb can probably speak to this as well, but this year we implemented a program where we've added 2 office rotations. One sits within our product marketing division. So previously we did not focus on sales and marketing with the apprenticeship program. We've added that. So as they talk to us and they share their thoughts, their feedback, what they would like to see different, we absolutely have those conversations, and it will continue to evolve. Our priority is to grow and develop them in our business. So whatever that looks like, if we're not doing it, someone else will, right? My favorite thing working with the apprentices is really to watch them grow and evolve. So they come in and they're 17, 18. Some don't have a driver's license. Some are just getting started in life. And we go through those learnings with them, right? Teaching them soft skills, helping them get the foundation. So you can imagine if you're a high schooler walking into a business this size, that's kind of intimidating, right? And it's a lot to take in and to acclimate to, and to be part of that journey with them, and to see them, year 1 versus now we've got year 10, where an individual's moved on to the service team and is working directly with our customers. That is so fulfilling for me to be just part of that journey and their story.